I'd like to show you a zero downtime user migration into Microsoft WVD. Profile Unity enables FSLogic's profile hydration from Server 2016 RDS into Microsoft WVD on Windows 10 multi-session. You'll see user-authored data harvested and redirected to a compatible area for the user. Options include SMB file stores or areas where Microsoft OneDrive can be received and backed up to the cloud. This solution is compatible with any type of desktop, including those from Citrix, VMware, RDS, Windows 7 Physical or 10 Physical, any desktop that you need to move the user into WVD. This also has the side effect of creating a backup of FSLogic's profile container, and also has the benefit of creating instant user adoption and productivity. Let's get right to the demonstration. Normally, when a user logs into WVD for the first time on Windows 10 multi-session, they would receive a very plain environment. There's no user persistency in this environment, and it's pretty tough for the user to be productive. Office credentials will not have been passed forward. User-authored data would not be present. Windows settings that were familiar to them from the old environment, even across OS, would not show up. Let's contrast that with the desktop that they have been using. In this case, a Windows Server 2016 RDS machine. There's shortcuts on the desktop that they need to be productive. When they open up their applications, there are user-authored data settings in there, as well as Outlook credentials and Office 365 credentials that make them instantly productive without having to re-enter them. In Internet Explorer, they have two home pages set, as well as multiple bookmarks that keep this user productive in doing their daily job. They also have user-authored data that they have created and they have stored to this machine. Mission-critical data that may be very important to the business. What if you could take all of this goodwill, the user profile, user-authored data, and everything that makes this user unique, and make it instantly portable and available to go to WVD? You'll note that that's exactly what Profile Unity is doing here at LogOff. It's harvesting only the bits of the user profile that are important to this user, also ensuring any data has been backed up to redirected areas that can be redirected to a common SMB or to a location where Microsoft OneDrive can sync. Here you'll see that the user's profile has been stored directly to Azure Blob Storage and is universally available to any other desktop that they log into with Profile Unity running. The user's profile is made up of compressed rule sets that can be played back to the FSLogic's profile container, and user-authored data is also readily made available. Now let's log in to the Windows 10 multi-session environment in Microsoft WVD. You'll see that a dramatically different experience is awaiting this user when Profile Unity brings back the user profile and hydrates the FSLogic's profile container even across disparate operating system environments. Also, user-authored data is ensured to be redirected to the common places that we set earlier. There's even bookmarks on the desktop that the user last left in their other operating system that have populated this desktop. And you can now see that the user can instantly be productive in Microsoft WVD. In this case, even their wallpaper has followed them to this new desktop. Let's take a look at some of the other user persistency that followed the user to this desktop. We'll open up Microsoft Internet Explorer, and you'll see that both of the user home pages are here, and all of the user's bookmarks indeed followed that user. And when they open up Microsoft Office 365, even their credentials followed them to this new desktop. Again, this user is instantly productive in Microsoft WVD because the settings that were integral from this user followed them from their last desktop to this desktop. You'll see that Outlook is now populating from Azure into the FSLogix profile container, while Profile Unity has bridged the two disparate environments. User credentials are in here for Office 365, and now they can open up any other Office 365 app without having to log in again. Even the user's user-authored data has followed the user because it was harvested from the legacy environment and been made available to a common SMB file share on Azure and could also be made available on Microsoft OneDrive. Thank you for watching this seamless migration from a legacy Windows desktop to Microsoft WVD. For more information, visit liquidware.com.